This April, Stomping Grounds Tour hits Po Duty live with Michael Gardner from the Savaged Unfiltered show. Tickets on sale right now at events.poduty.com.
Welcome to the Savaged Unfiltered show, where we say what the hell everyone else is scared to say. Hosted by Michael Gardner. Raw, unapologetic, no filter, no bullshit. Savage.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Savaged Unfiltered. I'm Savage. This is the old man, Tom. We got a good show today, guys. We're going to talk about the upcoming Rhonda Rousey and Gina Carano fight on May 16th. Couple months, guys. Got a couple months to build it up a little bit. But, yeah, Tom, it's going to be a good one. A lot of history between Rhonda and Gina with UFC, yeah.
And I don't know much about them, but I didn't know that did they fight at the same time? Only different categories?
They came up, within, I think Gina's a little bit earlier than Rhonda. They came in around just about the same time, almost the same time. Yeah.
Now, is this something that's going to be pay-per-view, or are we going to just be able to watch it?
No, this is going to be streaming live on Netflix.
Yes.
So if you guys got Netflix out there, remember, mark your calendars, guys. May 18th. 16th. Yes. May 16th. Yeah. It's going to be a good one.
That's going to be exciting, man. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of both of them.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of both of them. Yeah. The only fighting I actually watched of them were highlights of their careers. I watched Ron's highlights. I watched Gina's highlights. I'm looking forward to that.
Now Gina said during the actual I guess it was set up as like a press conference because I actually caught this off of Netflix Sports off of X.
Oh, okay.
And Gina was giving a question by the press, right? Talking about the fight. And Gina basically said that Rhonda had personally came up to Gina and asked her about, an interest of fighting her.
Yeah.
And it's one of those dream fights, like similar to, like an Evander Holyfield with Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Holyfield and fucking Joe Frazier. So it's one of those dream fights / matches you want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, I can't wait. Rousey and Carano. It's going to be a good one. Yeah.
So so here it is. I mean, it's kind of there's not I don't think there's going to be any kind of title on the line or anything, is there? No. This is
to my knowledge, no, I don't think.
So this is like an exhibition.
Well, yeah, it would be an something similar to that, but
So my whole point
similar,
is, how hard are they really going to go after each other?
I don't know. I mean,
there's a lot of ego and pride on the line.
Well, there seems to be a lot of respect between both of them. Exactly. I mean, this is not like a buildup that you've seen with, with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson last year, where there was a lot of controversy. There was a lot of personal heat. Paul was calling Tyson, an old man, and he couldn't slug it out with Jake. But that old man came back, in his age, fucking duking and brawling with Jake Paul. So I don't know, but I do have a clip, guys. I want to plug here between Rhonda and Gina, guys. Check this out.
What's the motivation?
Well, obviously the motivation is Rhonda personally asked me, and she was quite the charmer. She asked me politely.
Gina's hot, man. Gina's hot.
Yeah, they're both hot.
For so much, and she just she inspired me, And other jobs kind of came up during this, but nothing was as important as this. And to share this moment with her and to be the one that she would come back for, she's my one as well. So hey, we get to live once. And this makes me feel so alive. And so I'm just super grateful for that.
She's looking good. She's lost some weight. She has slimmed down.
Which one?
Down, Gina.
She was more muscular. Yeah. And same thing with Rhonda. Rhonda was more muscular too when she first got into UFC. And then she slimmed down and she went into that welterweight class.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Gina, but I've seen, because I watch Gina in movies and all that stuff, she's getting down to her fighting weight, man.
Yeah. Well, she would be in that welterweight class now. Because I think she was just the next class after welterweight it's just about heavyweight. So you got welterweight between like 115 to like 145 or something like that.
I was just going to ask you, are the women's weight classes, welterweight and all this and that, are they the same weight as the men's?
Yeah.
I mean, a woman welterweight is the same.
Yeah, just more or less. Yeah. Welterweight only goes up to I think 150, maybe 160, and then it goes into lightweight. Lightweight is anything from 160 to 205.
That's a big woman right there.
Yeah, 205 pounds, or excuse me, 160 to 205 pounds is considered lightweight. In any sport, boxing, mixed martial arts, even professional wrestling, that's lightweight. And then after 205, that's when it goes into heavyweight.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. A lot of people, I mean, this is catching attention, obviously on social media. Some people saying that this fight would have happened 10 years ago, respectfully. I agree with that. I would have loved to see Gina and Rhonda duke it out 10 years ago. But for Rhonda to kind of come out of retirement in mixed martial arts to fight Gina, that's a true fucking honor for Gina. It really is.
Well, Gina's coming out of retirement. She hasn't been fighting for a long time. I needed to look at something here. So 10 years...
Well, I want to go into that comment before you go into the 10-year part. Yeah. Now, when she said Rhonda personally asked me for this comeback fight.
Yeah.
Okay. To me, that adds a personal layer of what it feels like an ultimate MMA supercard should look like. So if you're looking at this poster that the promotion's going to put out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they have Gina Carano and Rhonda Rousey.
Yeah,
that is the promotional graphic for the entire card. You know what I mean? For the entire night. That should be the promotional graphic.
Exactly.
Because that's going to sell the night.
Yes,
you know?
Yeah.
So you said 10 years. What do you mean by 10 years?
So people saying that this fight should have taken place 10 years ago. 10 years ago would have been 2016. Okay, well, Gina was right in that's about in the middle of her movie career, because in the one movie I saw her in, the first movie I ever saw her in was a movie called Haywire, and that came out in 2011.
Yeah.
And she was, Michael, if you haven't seen that movie Haywire, you need to watch that movie. She does all her own fighting stuff in it. It's right after she quit fighting, and she did all her own fighting stuff in it.
Yeah.
And all her co-stars, they say, well, we want to bring a stuntman in, and they go, no, put body armor or stuff on me, because I want to fight with Gina.
Well, she's been in a lot of movies. Hit movies as Deadpool in 2016, In the Blood 2014, Fast and Furious 6 going back to 2003. So she's been in a lot of different movies. What's another good one that you would probably know? Extraction, back in 2015. So, I mean, she's been all over the map,
Yeah.
but
And so has Rhonda.
yeah, Rhonda too. Rhonda's been in,
In expendable movies.
with Sly Stallone. Yeah. So she's been in some movies. Yeah, I'll give her some credit. And she also has some credits over there in WWE. Where she has won the women's championship from WWE, promotion over there. So, and she's been with WWE for a number of years. So, but cross promotion, obviously, because who she is, she's a hot ticket when it comes to selling events anywhere, including movies for that matter.
I mean, let's be honest though, Michael.
Yeah.
They're in it for the money. This is going to be a big dollar thing. Those two girls aren't coming cheap. This is going to be it's going to be a big money draw too. So they're into and what I mean about the fighting, okay, they're going to get in this fight. They're going to have this fight. This isn't a WWE. This isn't scripted. This is they're going to go in, but really, I mean, with the respect and all they have for each other, I just don't see there's not going to be a real killer instinct in this movie. In this fight, there's not going to be, if someone gets knocked down, I don't see the other one really going in to rip their head off. I see they're going to be a little respectful, they're going to be a little respectful.
Look at the height. Look at the height difference between Gina and Rhonda.
But see, that's what I expected.
What is that like? At least like a 5-6 inch difference.
I was going to say 3. But 3 to 5, yeah. And I expect that. I expected that. I expected Gina to be a little taller.
Now her arms, even though she slimmed down a little bit, her arms are a little bit more bulkier than Rhonda. And this is a recent promotional picture here with the standoff pose between both of them.
I think Rhonda is she's a little lighter as a fighter. She's a little lighter, a little leaner than Gina. Yeah. This picture does not surprise me at all. This is how I would expect them to be. A little bit of the weight factor going towards Gina. But on the same token, though, I think Rhonda might be a little on the more quicker side. I think Rhonda's a little quicker, a little faster. I don't know. It's going to be a great fight.
I
mean, look at those faces, though. They don't want to be. Hey, don't hit me in the face, Rhonda.
Yeah. I mean, I could see. I could see it going either or. I could see Rhonda with possibly getting a couple of good shots in the first round or two, with kind of Gina feeling her out more or less, seeing how she is. Because, I mean, is she going to show ring rust? Absolutely. Both of them probably will show ring rust.
Yeah.
What I mean by ring rust, folks, is you can train all you can. There's different levels of training when it comes to combat sports, okay? Like this. You can be in the gym. You can be pumping it really hard. But the ring rust isn't coming from your workout training. No. It's coming from the bumps. Yeah. Is she going to be able to take those bumps, Tom?
Yeah, it depends on how they train for this fight. They're going to have to, they're obviously their timing and speed's going to be off a little bit. But yeah, can you get back to the point where you can take that body shot? Can you take that shot? Can you get that foot upside the head? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can you get back to that? Because one shot from either one of them women landed onto the other one could end the fight.
You think so?
Well, yeah. But do I think it's going to end that way? No. You know how I think it's going to end? On the mat with a tap out. And I think that advantage is going to go to Rhonda. I think Rhonda is going to have a better ground game than Gina. Gina, if you're going to stand toe-to-toe and throw kicks and punches, it's going to go to Gina. Rhonda's going to have to take her to the mat.
obviously, this was like right before the build-up, right? So, yes, this is the fantasy matchup. This is the tail of the tape, right? So, look at the record. Rhonda, 12-2. Gina, 7-1. Is her record horrible? Yes. It's nowhere near Rhonda Rousey.
But if I'm not mistaken, Gina quit because she got hurt. She got hurt in a fight.
She did. She did get hurt. Look at their height. Now, their height is even, 5'8". I thought maybe the way Rhonda was looking, she looked like she was kind of slouched down a little bit.
I don't know.
But their height is identical, 5'8". Now, the reach is a little bit more by about a half with Gina. About 68 and a half. Hers is dead even, 68. That's Rhonda's. Now, the KO and TKO, they're dead even, 3.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's almost the tail of the tape here is almost identical. Almost identical.
Yeah. I think, well, if you go by their record, then the tail of the tape is experience. Rhonda has a little more ring experience than Gina.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Yeah. So that could be the advantage. That could be Rhonda's major advantage right there. She's more, she has that more ring experience,
I think as, the fight goes on and they, kind of test each other, feel each other out in the fight, there will be some ring rust probably exposed maybe in the first half of the fight.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase, kind of go back a little bit. Maybe towards like the first half of the first round, you'll see probably ring rust. Okay. Because they're just coming back. I mean, literally just coming back.
There's going to be a lot of, like you said, feeling each other out, seeing where their speed's at versus, my speed. And they're going to be, checking things out and getting everything lined up. But now, is it going to be, is it typical UFC 3-round fight? Is it a 3-round fight?
I'm not seeing anything on that. I'm kind of looking, as we're talking here, I'm looking to see like how long is this fight going to be? Let me look that up actually. I think it's going to be a typical, probably, hang on. Rounds here. Let's just see how long it's going to be. So, okay. So obviously here it is. I just looked it up. It's going to be a 5-round.
Whoa. 5-round.
5-round fight.
3 minutes a round or 2?
But they're labeling it a featherweight. It's the same thing. Welterweight, featherweight, same difference. Yeah. It's going to be a 5-round fight. Live on Netflix, and it's gonna be out in Inglewood.
3 minute rounds? 3 minute rounds? 3-minute rounds, Michael?
Yeah, 3. That's standard. Yeah, 3. About 3-4 minutes is standard, but they'll do probably 3 minutes. Yeah,
that's good stuff.
It's gonna be a good one. It really is. Now, did you see the video with Rhonda basically kind of promoting this thing?
No, I haven't seen any promotion.
You haven't seen, guys, you got to check this out. If you haven't seen this, check this out, guys.
I'm getting ready.
It'd be a damn good fight. Yeah.
I'm telling you something right now, Michael, and I'm dead serious. Either one of those women could punch me in the face. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Do it, baby. Hit me.
But it's going to be out in California at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, live on Netflix, guys. 5 rounds. It's going to go quick. They're going to be using 4-ounce gloves, which is standard in the league. in the industry. So I'll be honest with you. As much as I would want Gina Carano to win this, I'm going for Rhonda. Rhonda she is rowdy. That's kind of where she got her name.
Yeah.
No, they gave her Rowdy Rhonda Rousey. I mean, because I'll give you a little history, guys, with Rhonda Rousey. Now, Rhonda Rousey looked up to a lot of people in sports, whether it was UFC, whether it was MMA, anything. Okay, All Elite MMA, even professional wrestling. But the one person she always mentions is Rowdy Roddy Piper from the old school wrestling, right?
Yeah.
From the 80s and stuff.
Yeah.
She liked his style, she liked his persona, and she liked the way he would move around the ring with a little bit of attitude. So there was a time before he passed that she sat down with Roddy and asked him, it would be a blessing and a privilege if I can use the name Rowdy. And he says, go for it. Go for it, he says. Nice. And it's been that way ever since. And that's how they announce her. Rowdy Rhonda Rousey.
That's a nice story. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now Gina is the conviction.
The conviction. I saw that. I've never seen that before. Yeah, the conviction.
She's known as the conviction.
The conviction.
Now, I don't know. I mean, let's talk about this fight here a little bit. How do you think it's going to go?
I think, like you, I think the first round, they're going to be feeling each other out as far as punches and maybe a few kicks. The second round, they're going to pick it up a little bit. But I think in the second round, towards the end of the second round, Rhonda is going to attempt a couple of takedowns. She's going to go for the feet, the legs.
Okay.
And in the third round, I'm thinking that she is going to put Gina on her back. And I think Rhonda's going to get her in some kind of submission hold, and Gina's going to tap out.
Yeah. Have you seen some of the training behind the scenes?
No.
Which she was actually seen with one of her trainers here. Okay, we'll put it up here. This is her literally posing. Kind of a crappy photo, but
yeah.
I mean, you could still see it a little bit, but there she is right there training. Inside, I mean, obviously she's got like a nice little, outfit on, but she's posing. She in the industry, 43 years old, that's considered old in MMA. 43, Rhonda Rousey, literally right behind her, 39. So do you think there's going to be an age difference, that's going to put that into play?
No.
Because Rhonda being maybe 3-4 years younger than her?
No, I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think so. I think that isn't, I don't think that's going to be much of a difference for those two. I'm thinking if Gina stays away from going to the mat with her, she'll lengthen the fight out. And if she can lengthen the fight out, she might be able to do some damage with body shots and boxing. I mean, hitting her, boxing her, and maybe some kicks. But I love the school. I just don't think you do not want to go to the mat with Rhonda Rousey. You don't.
I mean, look at her. A lot better picture. The other one looked like shit, but I mean, this right here. Look at her. Look at the fucking guns. I mean, she's built like a brick shit house.
I want to go to the mat because
very muscular, like even up here, like the upper torso area. That's thick, man. That's solid.
Yeah.
Her shoulders are very solid.
Look at her neck.
That's where some of, I mean, The neck, yeah, the neck is there, but
Solid.
I'm looking at her trap and her shoulders.
Shoulders,
the trap, the trap, the shoulders. That's where most of that force comes when she fucking gets those hits in.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Rhonda Rousey.
I am too. I think I am too, and I told you why. Because if they go to a ground, she's going to dominate. She's going to dominate.
You think so?
I'm afraid I am, because I'm just basing it on what I've seen in the past, the old videos of them fighting and that.
Now Polymarket's giving it 60-40. Polymarket's an online betting website, folks. So
60-40 to who?
60-40, 60 to Rhonda, 40% over to Gina.
Yeah.
I always say, the age does play a factor. Okay. And I said that even when I was doing a piece, folks, with the Tyson and Paul fight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I said that Paul is going to win this. No, you're crazy, Savage. Tyson's going to knock him the fuck out. Tyson's an animal. Tyson is Iron Mike. Iron Mike is not Iron Mike anymore. Iron Mike is getting old, folks. The fucking iron in the fucking shoulders and the fucking arms aren't there anymore. And we've seen that. He was getting tired out, right? Towards like this third to fourth round, right around the third round, he was getting tired out. So can we see Rhonda getting Gina a little tired out? She's known for that in her fights.
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen.
You think she's going to get her in the corner and try to tire her? I mean, Rhonda's known to do a little bit of mixed boxing style, where these fighters are known to get them in the corner to kind of wrestle them a little bit. But yeah, I could see that.
Well, that just, it just, to me, if she gets Gina even remotely more tired than what I'm thinking, that's going to open up that ground game for Rhonda. It's going to open up. It's going to be solved on the mat, unless in the early rounds Gina rocks her tree with a nice plant to the head. You know what I'm saying? Or does some damage with a body shot. Because I think Gina hits harder. I think Gina honestly is going to be hitting harder than Rhonda.
Yeah, I you know what I think? I agree with you all that. Yeah.
But can she hit Rhonda? See, that's what I'm saying. Rhonda's quick. She's quick. She, in my opinion, she's more a grappler than she is a fighter. And she's fast on her feet. And
the speed will go to Rhonda, not Gina. Gina's more of a she's more of a mat fighter. I mean, both of them are mat fighters.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, but Gina's more of a brawler than Rhonda. Rhonda, yeah, she'll fight, she'll duke it out with you, she'll get some good shots in with all that saying. But the speed is definitely going to go to Rhonda. Definitely.
Gina will try to get Rhonda cornered in a corner. She will try to get her in a corner and work her over with her punches and that kind of stuff. Now, on the same token, once Rhonda's not going to be in it, she's not going to let you get her in a corner. You get her in the corner, she's going to spin out of it and take you to the mat. And if she does that, it's over. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Now check this video out. This is both of them here with the stare off pose. And definitely there's Jake Paul right behind him, guys. Check this out. Now, obviously, we put it in mute here so you can hear us. Okay. So this is both of them right here. Look at that. She's fucking, dude, she's ready, man. And look at her. She's smiling. She thinks it's a big, yeah.
Gina looks like she's going to a party, like she's going to go out. She got her little black dress
she's
on.
focused. She's focused, man.
I just based on what I'm seeing in the picture.
She's focused. Yeah. I mean, obviously she's smiling, Gina, but there's no smiles coming from Rhonda. I mean, she's focused. She's motivated. She's ready for this fight.
I'd like to see them both just beat Paul up right there.
Oh yeah, knock him the fuck out. He's worse than his fucking brother, Logan. They're both jackasses in my
I don't
opinion.
like neither one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Logan acts like a fucking clown on the wrestling.
Oh,
if you catch the wrestling, his brother's a fucking clown on that.
I see the name. I don't even want to watch.
Yeah,
I don't even want to watch.
but I mean, my God, I could see this. I could see it. I could see it go down. Like she's gonna get her cornered, and Gina is just gonna, Gina to me. Yeah, I'm sure she's a good fighter, but she's got too much of the Barbie in her. You know what I mean? Like, look at her. Like she's got her hair all curled and everything. Like she's wearing a fucking nightgown type of dress, cocktail dress.
A little black dress.
Yeah. What fucking? I mean, yeah, they're both wearing heels, but look at the difference between her and fucking Rhonda. Rhonda's wearing a leather jacket, okay, with tight black jeans. Yeah.
She's ready to fight.
Yeah, she's like, all right, let's go, bitch.
And Gina looks like she's ready for a cocktail.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, that's another thing too. Attitude going into this is going to play a big thing. Now, if Gina thinks she's going to go in there and and with the oh, hi Rhonda, how are you? That's not going to work. Rhonda's coming in. I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah. Well, this is what Rhonda has to say about this here, guys. Check this out.
I was about 3 months pregnant, and my husband caught me doing suplexes in the garage, and he was like, "Girl, you gotta give it a little rest." I'm like, "Okay."
She wants to fight, and the only one she wants to fight is you.
Yeah. Look at her. She's fucking ready, man. She is ready. I don't know. Do you think she needs this fight though? Because of obviously her age. She's approaching 40 years of age. She hasn't done really anything in the last few years within the spotlight.
Who do you mean? Who?
Well, Rhonda.
Either all of them.
I'm talking about Rhonda.
I think. Do they need it? No. Do they want to capitalize on it before they get any older? Yes.
Yeah.
Because they want to go for. I'm telling you.
But I'm talking about Rhonda needs it more than Gina.
I don't think so.
Because of
no, I don't
her position. So. Dude, she hasn't been in sports in anything in the spotlight in at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but I think that's why she wants to do it is because she's getting older. She wants to get it in before she gets too old can't do it anymore.
Well, Rhonda Rousey in that press briefing, right? She said that she wants to rewrite her ending.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I hear rewrite her ending, do I hear that this will be a retirement fight for Rhonda Rousey? Is this her last fight?
Or Michael, is it a fight to see where she's at so she can have a couple more after this?
It's a high possibility. Guys, stick around. I got a lot to say here. I'll be right back after these short words. All right, guys, back to the show. So, I want to talk about that. What you just said, Tom. You just went into something really, really good.
I don't even remember what I said.
Right before we took that break, you literally just said about her ending with.
Yeah. Or is this a beginning?
A beginning to what, though?
More fights. A beginning to maybe another little batch of fights to go her way. You said she wanted to close her book. She wants a different ending. Well, this might be a fight to see where she's at. How am I going to handle myself in the ring? And if she comes up with a nice fight, a nice showing against Gina, a nice showing, she's gonna fight again.
I'm talking about.
She might be going after her title.
I'm talking about the last fight that she had. You remember the last fight that she had? Literally the last fight. What was her last fight?
Rhonda? No,
yeah,
I don't remember her last fight.
The last fight was oh God. The last fight she had. Now that was back in what year was her last fight? 2016. I was right, yeah. So in 26,
10 years ago.
it's been a long fucking time. So that's where I'm going with that statement she just made. I want to rewrite my ending.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the last fight she had was against Amanda Nunes. Okay. She lost that fucking fight. That was a welterweight, bantamweight, obviously in the same class.
You're kind of jogging my memory if and it's like she did not do or look good in that fight at all.
Now, she looked like shit in that fight.
Yeah.
That was back in December of 2016. It was a late fight. It was a 10 o'clock fight. That does play a part on it because Rhonda's normally good for like around midnight type of hour, like between 7, 8, between that hour. 10 o'clock, she doesn't do well. I'm dead serious, guys. What the hell is that fucking supposed to mean, Michael? No, it means a lot. You look at the fucking style of the fighter. Some fighters are not good to fight that late at the night. They're getting sluggish. They're getting tired. Sure. Some fighters are good at fucking, close to midnight fights. Some fighters are good, in the beginning of the card or the middle of the card. It just depends. So she lost that fight. The fight shortly before that one, that was actually earlier in that year against Holly Holm, one of her fucking rivals. That fight was canceled. They fucking scrapped that fight. So, I mean, that's probably where she's going with that, Tom.
I just don't
She wants to rewrite her ending.
Right, but you're not going to rewrite your ending with one fight up against Gina. You're going to have to go against a couple of contenders. And I think that's what it's going to lead to. Depending on how good she performs in this fight with Gina is going to dictate if she takes on another fight or two going with contenders. It would not surprise me that in her heart, she wants a title.
Who, Rhonda?
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. She wants to close out her career with a title.
Exactly.
She hasn't. That's what I mean by the spotlight, Tom, when we were just talking earlier in the program here. Like, she hasn't been in the spotlight on any type of entertainment level. I'm talking about, let's talk about all of her career, right? In all combat sports. I'll even throw professional wrestling in. Yeah, Tom thinks it's fake, folks, but hey.
No, I didn't say it was fake. I said it's scripted. There's a difference.
Scripted, fake, okay. Tomato, right? Kind of same shit. But anyway, whether it's scripted or fake, she did win a title. So she's making obviously more money when they win world titles in professional wrestling, right? The fucking money, the money's there, right? The limelight is there. The commitment is expected more from the promoters there of WWE, right? When you win, you have to be shown more with the general public. You have to pose. You have to go for fucking meet and greets. The same thing with MMA, right? She probably wants all that back before she fucking retires.
Yeah, she wants to rewrite her ending. She went out on a sour note. She wants to rewrite that. She wants to go out on a more positive, on top of the "We are the champions," She wants that. Now, Gina.
Yeah, talk about Gina. Yeah.
I think Gina. I think once this fight's over, she's done. She's not going to fight again.
Who, Gina?
Yeah, she's done. I don't think she has the desire to get back in there full time. I don't think she has a desire to go for a title. I think Gina is going to fight Rhonda for money. She's going to go for the payday and the exposure because she's probably got a couple more movies in the making, and she wants to make her name out there popular again for when her movies come out.
Well, get this. Gina Carano is saying that this will be the biggest, if not the largest comeback of Rhonda Rousey if she were to pull off a win against me. She said that. She said that on a sports article off of Fox.
I think Gina's making herself out to be a little bit more than what she is.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at the records again. What are the records? She only had 8 fights. Gina only had 8 fights.
Yeah.
How can you make that kind of claim when you only had 8 fights? I mean, come on. She's not going to be the biggest thing that Rhonda Rousey goes after. The biggest thing that Rhonda Rousey's going after is going to be after the Gina fight. I'm telling you, she's going to go for a title.
Well, check this article out, right? This is coming off of Fox 4, guys, okay? Okay, where she says this. Look at the article. You want me to scroll down for you so you can see it? There you go.
Oh, Rhonda is saying it. It's the biggest. Rhonda says
but
comeback bout is the
but
biggest.
Gina is also commenting on it. If you look at it, yeah, Rousey's saying this, but Gina's right there to agree with it.
They're just pumping the fight. They're just pumping the fight.
Well, Rousey sharply criticized UFC for a financial offer that was much smaller than what she was getting for this fight.
Yeah, well, look at what they're yeah.
But she says she still loves the UFC president, Dana White. Well, no shit, because he's fucking paying you. Of course you're going to love him. I mean,
this is, I don't know. I'm anxious to look at the fight. I'm anxious for you and I to have another conversation after the fight's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
can play highlights from what we're both saying here.
Her entire, I'll get this out here before we kind of depart here, but her record is not that great, right? So she lost against Holly Holm in 2015. You remember that fight there in November of 2015?
Vaguely remember hearing about
she
it.
lost against Holly Holm because she was running her. That was a young Ronda Rousey. I mean, she was in her 20s then, late 20s. Yeah. And Ronda Rousey was like running her mouth against Holly Holm, typical, young fighter that they do that. Okay. She beat Kat Zagano, right? She beat her badly. That was back in February of that year. Let's go to 2014, right? Alexa Davis annihilated her in 2014. Okay. Sarah McMahon beat her up badly. This is the beginning of her career, right? Towards the beginning of it, right? Miesha Tate had some really good fights with Miesha Tate over the years. Now, Miesha Tate is like Holly Holm. Really good fight. If you want to look at the highlights of Ronda Rousey on some of her greatest fights, look at the Miesha Tate fight from December of 2013, and then look at the Holly Holm fight from 2015. Even though she lost against fucking Holly Holm, they were still good fights. Okay? So, before we leave here on the show, Tom, let's look at her downfall, Ronda Rousey. I know we're talking a lot about Ronda Rousey, but I think Ronda needs this more than Gina. That's my personal opinion.
I do too. Gina's got she's got what it takes to be in more TV, and she's more appealing to the eye than Ronda. I mean,
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, look at her. You put her in that little black dress.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah.
And if you check out that movie Haywire that she's in, she looked like she's about that size in that promo picture. She looks like that's how she was in Haywire. And she's got a career in Hollywood if she wants it.
Well, some of the combination of the factors, okay, I went through some of her fights, right, with Miesha Tate, Holly Holm, Some of the factors include those UFC losses to Holm, Amanda Nunes, okay, poor handling of those defeats and criticisms led to how she made her way over to WWE. A lot of people don't realize, how does WWE play a factor with her career of UFC? It does. And here's where it led. Because I truly believe, folks, okay, that if she would have beat those two women, you would have never seen Rhonda Rousey in World Wrestling Entertainment. You would never see her in WWE. Okay?
Yeah, you're probably right.
She was pushed to WWE by Vince McMahon and the others there in the promotion due to some of her downfall of those combinations with UFC, some of the controversy with Dana White, the backstage politics between both of them, the business dealings, the money. That's what led her to WWE. It wasn't because, she's Ronda fucking Rousey. Well, that too. But because of those losses. She needed the limelight, Tom.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, but now let me ask you this question. What is it going to do to her if she loses this fight? Well, if Ronda loses to Gina, will we ever see Ronda Rousey rowdy again?
You might see her come back to WWE for maybe one more run. Okay. I truly believe if she wins or loses, this is a retirement fight for Ronda. That's it. She's done. She's done after this fight. Win or lose, she's done. Okay? She's retiring completely from UFC mixed martial arts. The entire industry of MMA. She won't even fucking have eyes on it.
Won't entertain it again. Okay.
No. But I do believe that she's got one more run left at her in WWE. Maybe for a big fucking WrestleMania moment again. She can win the title against, somebody that currently has it.
People like her. People love her. She draws a crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely draws a crowd.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's a good question. I'm looking forward to the fight as we kind of close up. May 16th, guys, check it out on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, get your ass over there. Very cheap.
Get it.
$7.99, guys. Okay? $7.99. I have it. It's great. A lot of great programming, with the live streams on Netflix. Really good stuff. So, any last comments before we kind of close out, Tom, with this fight? Do you see anything happening?
You mean in the fight?
Anything? Yeah.
Anything? Yeah. I just don't think win or lose it's going to affect Gina at all. I think win or lose, she's still going to go on and make movies, television shows.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. And I truly believe that if she wins or loses, Gina, I could see a couple more fights in Gina.
I don't think so. I know she's
don't think so.
No, she's gonna go. That's gonna boost her movie and TV career. She's gonna play on that. I mean, throw her in a skimpy outfit, put her in a movie, man. That movie's worked out.
Yeah. Now, here's an interesting kind of tale here. We could spin it. All right. Brought up WWE. Okay, there's history with WWE with Rhonda. Now, after this, do you see?
Yeah.
Do you see Khan and Paul Triple H Levesque with TKO and WWE picking up Rhonda and Gina and throwing them in a fucking like a WrestleMania or SummerSlam thing?
Gina,
I could see that. I could see that.
I could see Gina doing some WWE stuff, man. I could. Now that you say it, yeah.
Either or. If it was for Rhonda, for maybe to sell some fucking t-shirts or fucking sell some seats, I could see it. Maybe with Rhonda or even with Gina, vice versa.
I could see them teaming up on WWE. Her and Rhonda teaming up and going after people. Yeah.
Well, there has been some some on television air with fucking Rhonda Rousey and the Bella twins, which are popular on-air bimbos on television.
No.
Nikki and Brie Bella. Yeah. I said it, guys. I don't give a shit. They are. They're fucking portrayed that way. Sure. All of them are like that. Yeah. They're eye candy. That's Vince McMahon back in the day had a vision for those divas back in the day. Started with Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
All those.
I can see Gina and Rhonda going in there and taking on the queens of the WWE, man. I can see that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Last closing comments. I see Rhonda hanging the gloves up for good after this. I don't see her pursuing her career with MMA after this fight. I think she's done.
I don't see that. I see that in Gina too. Gina ain't going to do no mixed martial arts stuff anymore after this. No. But that WWE, man, I'm telling you that. Yeah, buddy. That's a good one right there.
It's something to keep your the cloud up there a little like, okay, Savage is onto something. It could be. Guys, as we close up, I want to say this last announcement here, and then I'm going to get you guys out of here because I know you got shit to do. We had intentions on going over to Podbean. We were actually supposed to record today a live stream, but through the news from Tom here, the old man has given me this breaking news of the platforming company. As of this, is it this month, Tom, or is it
May 18th?
May 18th. Okay.
No more live podcasts.
Yeah, you heard it, guys. So if you're a podcaster and you're doing live streaming, you haven't heard the news just yet, Podbean is eliminating their live streams completely. So I'm sure it's going to be similar to a lot of other platforms where you're going to have to upload, an audio file or something because they're audio only. They're not video. Or maybe this might be a branching into, uploading video. You never know. That's probably why
you can upload video.
You can? Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're not going over to Podbean. It just doesn't make sense because you got about another month and a half. I'm not going to do an entire fucking new show. And, for a month, it's not worth it. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays will be the official lineup here on Spotify or anywhere you hear a podcast for that matter for our shows. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 4-day lineup. That's it.
Now, as far as the old man's podcast on Podbean right now, obviously Grammys week ahead and the Jim Rock shows are not live. But I have my Monday morning Table Talk live show. The only thing that's going to happen there is it won't be live. We're still going to do that. We're going to do the recordings, and we'll be doing, we'll be dropping the pre-recorded shows, which is going to work out good for me and Shonda, and the people over at the Old Man's Podcast, because now we don't have to get up early.
Hey, it works for everybody.
Hey, we can sleep in.
You gotta sleep in. Guys, thanks for checking us out. And we will see you this Thursday, guys. You're going to want to check out that show. That show is hilarious. Hilarious, guys. I got fucking ran over by a freaking robot. Oh, my God. Tom, the old man here. Bob from Static Radio. Hilarious. Making fun of me, guys. You're not going to want to miss that. And also check out Savage 10, guys, as we get into Tom's cringy tipping style. Not going to want to miss that, guys. Take it easy.
This had been a Truth Productions media episode. Thank you for listening.